In this Circuits of the Past video, we'll show you a lap around the old Grenzlandring in Germany. During the ride, we'll tell you about the history of this ultra-fast street circuit. But first, some information about the video. Hermann filmed this lap in the summer of 2015. That day, there were many hay wagons on the road and Hermann got stuck behind them several times in a row. Because of that, Hermann had to do 4 laps, oh yeah, that excuse, before he had a reasonable lap to show. As you can see, he's already stuck behind a hay wagon again at the beginning of this lap, but fortunately he'll be able to overtake it soon. For those who don't know, the guy named Hermann is Helmut Niedermeyr. He is the founder of the Circuits of the Past website and YouTube channel. He filmed the footage for most of the videos on this channel. My name's Simon Smith, I just do the voiceovers, and I have a YouTube channel called High Plane Games if you're interested. There you go. Now Hermann's caught up with that hay wagon, let's tell you a little bit about the history of the Grenzlandring. The Grenzlandring in Germany was from 1948 to 1952 the fastest circuit in Europe. Because it was situated close to the Dutch border, they gave it the name Grenzlandring, which means borderland circuit. The 10-kilometre or 5.6 mile long oval street circuit was originally built for a military purpose. At the beginning of World War II, a transport route was needed to the Western Front. Because heavy military equipment would always need to be transported, a surface of concrete was chosen for the new road. After the war, the road was used as the ring road around Wegberg. Almost told like a legend of tales, one night the mayor of Reit, a town close to Wegberg, was lost on this road. When he passed a cyclist for the 3rd time, he realised he was driving around in circles. He could have given birth to NASCAR, to be fair, but instead he asked racing driver Emil Vorster, who lived in Reit at the time, to investigate this road on the possibility of hosting a motor race. And so it happened. On the 19th of September 1948, the first races were held there. In this story, there are many German names, and I'm probably going to butcher all of them. Thanks, Hermann, for writing that in the script. I know my place. I know some of you are very bothered by this and post it in the comments, so as a way I want to apologise in advance. I try my best, but what could I say? Essex Blonde. The oval-shaped circuit contained 2 very long straights, and the 2 very long left-hand corners were driven anti-clockwise. However, some sources claim that the driving direction was later changed to clockwise. Hermann has investigated this, but couldn't find any confirmation of it. Moreover, if you watch over old footage from 1952, the last year of the Grenzlandring, you can only see left-hand corners. The Grenzlandring street circuit was extremely fast and dangerous, and often compared with the legendary Tripoli circuit. In and around Wegberg, the Grenzlandring was often affectionately known as the Avis West. During the motorcycle races on September 11th of 1949, George Meyer drove his BMW at an average speed of 209 kilometers an hour, which equals to 130 miles per hour. In his fastest lap, he even did 216 kilometers per hour, or 134 miles per hour. Later on September the 9th, 1951, Tony Ullman averaged a speed of 211.9 kilometers an hour, or 131.67 miles per hour. Safety was of little thought in those days. There were no crash barriers or runoff areas, there was absolutely no margin for mistakes. The only safety measure to protect the public was a disposition of straw bales strewn around, trying to make it look like it was putting out a racing circuit. And in order to stop the crashing vehicles, those straw bales were connected together with wires of steel. As you can imagine, this would prove to be a terrible mistake. It's Sunday, August 31st, 1952. That day there were many races at the Grenzlandring and spectators arrived in big numbers. Then in the afternoon, disaster strikes. German racing driver Helmut Niedermeyr lost control during a Formula 2 race at the end of the Romond corner and crashes on the inside of the bend into the crowd. 13 people were killed and 42 were wounded, including Helmut Niedermeyr himself. Among the dead were 6 children. Unfortunately, due to their size, their neck was at the perfect level of where those steel wires were, and a rescue worker who arrived at the scene stated that one of the children had even been This terrible accident marked the end of racing at Grenzlandring. The Minister of Internal Affairs banned racing on the fast and dangerous street circuit. In 2012, exactly 60 years later, a monument was unveiled at the site of the crash in remembrance to the victims. Today, the old Grenzlandring is still used as a ring road around the city of Wegberg. As you may have seen in the video, on 3 points they modified the layout a little to connect new intersections. If you want to though, you can still drive a lap at the former street circuit, just like Herman did. So, we're back at the start-finish. If you want to see more videos from bygone race circuits from the past, then please subscribe to this channel and click on that notification bell so that you don't miss the next video. You can also visit the website, circuitsofthepast.com. There you can download a free ebook about abandoned racetracks that you can visit legally. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you